That's this silly cop up here. This silly ass cop right here. Shining his spotlight into people's windshield. I've been to 2 police academies. They never taught me that. Where the hell these cops learn to do that? But this is it. Yeah, he shined his spotlight into my face while I was driving and I couldn't see the road. I don't know where the hell did Chief teach him that?
Sir, she scratched me. She attacked me. I didn't attack her. I got all the wounds, all the scratches. No. Why? Why? I'm not attacking nobody. I'm not attacking nobody. She's attacking me.
Yeah, this cop, I'm driving down baseline and all of a sudden his spotlight goes into my windshield and I can't see nothing but a white light. Second cop that did it tonight. Second cop. There's his license plate. I don't have his unit number yet. San Bernardino PD. You know, I wouldn't even known that he was coming to this call. I was just going to keep driving. But he hit me with his spotlight and all of a sudden, bam, I couldn't see the road for like 3 seconds. Is that what they're teaching in San Bernardino now? Just spotlight people, and if they swerve, pull them over?
Wrong. Can I get some shoes and a shirt, please? Because it's cold. Please. She attacked me. She attacked me. Look at my scars. Look at my shoes.
Hey, right now we're just separating.
This cop right here, he's the one with the spotlight issues.
I work hard. I come home every day.
And again, oh, it's, hold on, his unit's right there.
Go ahead, dude. Do what you do, bro.
Unit 91.
Hold, I need some. Look at me, look at my face, man. I'm asking her like, what the fuck, and she wants to put the kid.
Yeah, and like I said, I would have just kept driving, but this stupid ass cop with his spotlight. I guess that's what they're teaching them nowadays. I went to 2 police academies. They never taught me to do that. Nobody ever said anything about put your spotlight in their face while they're driving, see if they swerve. Isn't that entrapment? I believe it is entrapment. That's called entrapment because you're entrapping somebody to do something so that you can arrest them. I guess they don't teach that in the police academies no more. Yeah, I guess times have changed. So we have to stay here and educate these cops, make sure they're doing the right thing since they don't know how to act right. We'll make sure they act right for the camera. Yeah, here's another silly cop right here. Another police academy failure. Give them a badge and they think they can do anything they want when they're on a street. Well, the cameras are out here, so you're not going to get away with it, that's for sure. You're going to be caught, put on YouTube, sent to the chief, the mayor, whoever else. Yeah, it's this car right here. I'm driving down baseline and all of a sudden, bam, I'm hit with a white light. You know, second cop tonight, man. In fact, he was spotlighting, I could see his spotlight lighting up. He was spotlighting the car in front of him. When I turned around, I was driving behind him. The silly fool was spotlighting people as he was driving down the street in front of him. When did they start teaching that in the police academy? I thought the spotlight was supposed to be used when you were parked and you had somebody detained on a traffic stop. Not spotlight drivers who are driving down the street, causing traffic hazards, blinding people. When do they start teaching that in the police academy? I don't think it's raining anymore. I have my hoodie on. I don't know if you guys could hear me, but I don't think it's raining no more. You know, I'm not out here to make these cops look bad or to record them in a bad light or anything else. I just came out here to, you know, kind of see what's going on and make sure everybody is safe and everybody's acting accountable. And I'm getting cops that are spotlighting me while I'm rolling down the road. And I'm telling you, that spotlight is bright. When it hits you dead in your windshield, you can't see nothing but a white light. It's almost like the sun being right in, you know. And if somebody's in front of you and they brake, boom, then you get, well, you shouldn't have been following too close. Yeah, what about the spotlight in my face? But that's what they do, you know. And if you hit your brakes real quick or you swerve, they turn around, they go, yeah, you swerved. I noticed you swerved in the roadway. That's my probable cause for pulling you over. Oh, what about the spotlight in my face? That's dangerous as hell. Now, if I did that with my flashlight, I'd get a citation. Cops would come over, take my flashlight away from me, admit it into evidence, and give me a citation. But they can do it. They can turn on their spotlight while they're driving down the road and start hitting people in the windshield while they're driving. You know what I mean? So that's why we're giving them a hard time tonight. Because we want the police chief, the mayor, everybody else to know that we're out here. And they're not going to be clowning on these streets. Okay, if they want to act like public servants and act like law enforcement officers and police officers, then they can do that. But if they're going to start clowning, we're going to have to come out here and start educating and start holding accountable. We're not going to let them clown. Not on these streets. He thought he got away with it too. Nope, I went the other street. I did a little legal U-turn at the intersection there. I followed him over here at the speed limit. I watched him spotlight a guy in front of him. Look, he's reaching up. He's looking for a spotlight. He's reaching up. Oh, he's gonna turn it. Here we go. No, maybe he's typing into his CAD. Oh, I think he locked it. Yeah, he thought he got away with it. Not with the camera boy here. He's now gonna be, the chief gonna get to see his face. Hope he's not up for promotion. Here comes an ambulance, so she must be injured. So when they bring the girl out, I'm not gonna record her because she might be a victim. He's reading him his rights. You have the right to remain silent, he said. He's reading him his Miranda. So he's being arrested. I believe they give them a copy of that. He went in the car to get it. So I believe they give them that. It's like a card. He's reading off a card. And he probably gives it to him. A lot of the stuff I'm talking about happened Friday night. So all this you're seeing here is March 4th, Friday night. It's a busy night too tonight, man. These cops are out here, force. But like I said, this is the second cop that put his spotlight in my windshield while I was driving. That's reckless as hell, man. If I did that with a mag light, that cop would flip around, zap me with his taser, and arrest me. You know what I mean? Or he'd come over and go, why'd you just shine your flashlight? And you know that, la, la, la. And they would start chewing my butt and give me a citation, ask for my driver's license. But they can do it because they lie about it, thinking, oh, you didn't do that. He's lying. What reason do I have to lie about it? And not only that, the other guys from the video last night that you saw where she did it, I talked to them after, and I said, did she spotlight you? And the guy goes, yeah, she put her spotlight right on my windshield, man. He goes, and then she flipped around and pulled me over. I said, yeah, she was trying to do that to me. I said, that's the reason. She did it to me too, and I saw nothing but a blinding white light, and that's why I turned around and came back. And they were going to arrest them, but I was there recording, so they decided just to let them go. So he read his Miranda rights to this guy. This guy's doing an awful lot of talking. I think he's trying to talk his way out of it. And I'm not saying he did anything wrong. I'm just saying he's in cuffs right now. So he may be trying to talk his way out of the handcuffs. But he's doing an awful lot of talking, man. The first thing that cop read to him was, you have the right to remain silent. And then he read down, you have the right to have an attorney present before questioning. And the guy's still talking to him. Now, should this guy have assaulted, this woman, then no, I don't approve, condone, or anything of people that hit women. I don't hit my wife. Won't let anybody hit my wife, but we don't know what happened. He said that she attacked him and he's injured. He said his chin is injured, but I guess he refused medical because they 22'd him. And see what the problem is, he tells this cop this whole story. The cop goes in and talks to her. Of course she's going to tell a different story. I'm not saying, because of her, because of him. I'm just saying that's what they do when you have these domestic issues. There's a man and a woman involved. You get two different stories. The problem is if there's kids in there and they ask one of the kids and they give the same story as mama and papa, they're going to be like, okay, well, we got 2-3 people telling us this story and you're telling us something different. You see what I'm saying? That's why you should, even if you're telling the truth, you should just be like, I'll wait on a lawyer. Because for that reason, that if you get a couple people that really maybe don't like you and they start telling the same story because they, got together real quick while the cops were coming, it could happen. And then, because I've heard cops say that, well, we have 3 other people saying this. I don't know who this cop is. Hopefully she's not a spotlighter too. She probably is. Everybody else in the department seems to be doing it. So we want to get this cop, this clown here. And again, I wouldn't even be talking to him like that if he hadn't put his spotlight on my face while I was driving. That is one of the most disrespectful things you can do to anybody, man. Ever. And then pull them over if they swerve and go, yeah, I noticed you swerved in the lane, and are you okay tonight? Have you had anything to drink? That's entrapment. Yeah, you can look over here. I'm talking about you, man. You're clowning. Funny they haven't called out a sergeant or another car to watch me. Normally they do that. What's this car? This guy keeps looking over at me. This clown here. So is he gonna take him to jail then? He didn't do the seat belt. The guy was back there with no seat belt. Yeah, don't put the overheads in his face now. I know you have a problem with lights. Watch, here it comes, guys. Watch this. No, he's not gonna do it. Well, he's probably not gonna do it now. He got busted for it. I couldn't see his number. We got his license plate. All right, so we'll come up here. I'll keep recording in case she wants to give me a hard time. She might take off though. Yeah, she's gonna take off too. We'll just go ahead and record her too. You guys get it?